Okay, so I'll give you 2 minutes. You just 3 minutes. Just. Anybody want to go, or do you still need more time? Are you people struggling with this?
Hi, Aziza.
Yes.
In trying to get my share of fees, what I did, I took 620.
Hold on. Let me just write. So the 620 rand was for what?
Receiving instructions.
Okay, just give me 1 sec quickly. I just want to put the sum on it. Okay, so you said that was receiving.
Yeah, receiving instructions, yeah, 620. Plus fees for preparing summons that which is 1,130.
Is somebody trying to come in? Will somebody just let that person in, please? Okay.
And I said plus 420.
Okay.
Which is correspondence fee.
Okay.
Plus the 1,000, which under collection fees, you know, bearing in mind that what I did there, I took 12,000 times 10%, which gives us 1,200. But because we're only limited to 1,000, I put 1,000 there.
Okay.
Yes, and then plus 970 for drawing up
of acknowledgement of debt. Okay, that's correct.
You have put 170, right?
Yeah.
And then times 1 by 3.
Aziza, your screen is not moving again.
What's that divided by 3?
And that will give us the total amount of...
frozen again.
Yes, for me, yes.
You must put off your video.
Yes.
Yeah, put off your camera.
Oh.
Okay, let me just reshare again.
Your screen is frozen, Aziza.
Yeah, I'm trying to now fix it again. Okay, can you see it now?
No.
Still not.
It just shows the people who have attended.
Does it show calculation share fees? What we were doing now?
No.
Okay, let me retry again. To reshare. Is it working now?
It's blank now at my side. Now it shows.
Sorry.
Okay.
Yes, we can actually see.
Okay, Jan. Okay, so now we have to, our friend, can you continue now? You were here about the 4,140 rand, so what must I do with that?
I've put 620 plus 1,130 plus 420 plus 970 for drawing up of acknowledgement of debt, and plus that 1,000, which is the maximum that my claim, and that gives me 1,380 on the, and I've put that on the credit side.
Okay, so it's 3,180. No, sorry, 1,380. Wait quickly. This is not giving me a date. Times 1 divided by 3. Let's do it like that. Now here's a 1 here. Okay, let's continue. So now we have our collection fees. We have a third of our shares. What else do we need now? So now we need to calculate our electronic transfer to ourselves or to the instructing attorney. Okay, so what do we do to calculate that?
I think we balance the account.
Okay, and then what do you get?
I don't have the calculator.
You have, okay. Anybody else?
Aziza, what I did on the credit side, I said 12,000 plus 1,380, and then after getting 13,380, then I took that on the debit side, and I took 4,600 plus that 1,000, and then I said 13,380 minus 5,600. Then it gives me 7,780.
Okay. Thank you. That's 100% correct. Okay. So now we calculated that. Did everybody get that? If you didn't, you have to rewatch the video and then just call on me again to re-explain. Okay. Let's do question 2, section C. Okay. And okay, they are asking us here to calculate the balance of each account after the funds has been transferred from the trust bank account to the business bank account if the balance of the account is 0, indicated by a way of null. So your answers must comply with the Legal Professional Act 28 of 2014 and the rules of the attorney's profession. Okay, so let me just draw up. Okay, I'll give you 10 minutes, 5 minutes, and then we can discuss it. And anybody that wants to go can go. So I'll just give you 5 minutes or so to think about that question. Any luck already? Anybody want to go? Need another 2 minutes? Okay, I'll give you another 2 minutes. It looks like you need the 2 minutes. Let's begin. Anybody want to go first? Let's go with client Wong. Who wants to talk about Wong?
Asisa, Wong has got a balance of 11,000 and it does not owe anything. And for that reason, in my view, nothing is going to be transferred.
To where? Nothing's going to be transferred to the client's ledger.
Yes, because he does not owe anything.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's look at Govender. How much are we going to transfer to the client's ledger with Govender?
Aziza, look, with Govenda, he owes the business 18,400.
Yes.
And what he has is only 14,900 in his trust account.
Yes.
And you will take that 18,400 minus
Yeah.
40,900. And
Yes.
you need to transfer 3,500
To the client's ledger.
to the client ledger, yes.
Okay, let's just write it out here. It will be null on this side. And let's just put it here as the 18,000. Is it 18,500? 400 minus the 14,900. Right, so
Yes.
you get 3,500. Spot on. Come on. Let's go delete. Okay, let me just highlight this here so that it can look more presentable. Okay, let's look at Santana. What is happening at Santana? Can you people see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, what is the story of Santana? Anybody else if Jan doesn't want to do it? Santana had no, right? Therefore, they can transfer the 4,200. Am I right, Jan?
Yeah, look, Santana has got nothing in his trust account. And he owes, that 4,200, and therefore, under client ledger, we're now going to put that 4,200 because he or she has got nothing in his trust account.
Yes. Okay. Do you want to do Doobie for me? What?
Yeah, Dube is it's a bit tricky for me.
Doobie has two credit debits, right? So Doobie has a debit of 1.6, right? So you're going to transfer 1. Sorry, let me put it on the side. Okay, 1,600 minus the 1,600. So there will be nothing in the creditors ledger. When you want to transfer, you're going to take the 5,000 plus 1,600, which would then give you the 6,600 that they can transfer because of the debits, because it had a debit balance.
But how do you arrive at that, Aziza?
Because Dubai had a debit balance in my trust creditors ledger. Can you see Wong and Governor and they had credit balances, right? So you can't transfer anything. I mean, your client's ledger will be null because of the debit balance, right? But when you transfer, you have to put the two debits together, and you get 6,600. I'll drop it to your account later this evening, and I'll just post it on the group for the Dubai.
That will really assist.
Yeah, remember two debits. Remember debit balance in your trust creditor means?
You know, Aziz, I first when
What
I
is a
saw it,
debit balance?
I thought it was a mistake. And then I said,
No,
maybe
it's
it's
not
not
a
a mistake.
mistake. It's not a mistake. Remember, trust creditor always has a credit balance. Shouldn't have a debit balance. Okay, I'll draw these T accounts up and then I'll send it to you later this evening. Okay. But just take note of when it's a credit and a debit balance. I want you to actually first go home and draw the T accounts up before I give you my T accounts for you to see the difference. Because you're going to get this. I can guarantee you're going to get this. So first try to do your T accounts and then I will post my T accounts for you. Okay. But we'll get there. The more questions we do, the more practice we'll get. Question 3. Let's look at question 3. Okay, so this is easy marks. So they want us to do which account is credited and which account is debited. So let me just type it out here. Debited.
Aziza, can you just go to the questions that we're doing? I just want to see the totals, please.
Just a sec. So just move up.
Please.
There's that.
It's not moving. It's frozen.
It's frozen.
It's frozen. Let me just
Yes.
reshare again. Can you see it now?
Yes.
Yes. And I'm looking at the question. It says, calculate the balances of each account after the funds have been transferred from the trust bank account to the business account. If the balance of the account is 0, indicate by way of 0. So yeah, I just wanted to see because I saw that question.
Okay. The idea is not for me to give you all the answers. I want you to go and rework this paper without looking at my answers again and then seeing where your mistakes are and going back into this paper. Okay. I don't want you just to sit there and look at the paper at the answers.
Okay.
That's what I don't want to do. I want you also to come to the explanation of how you got to the stuff for those that didn't provide input. So, like I said, go do your T accounts at home and then we check, then you will see if you understand it or the logic behind it. Okay, let's look at question 3 quickly, and I'll give you 5 minutes again, and you can just sort of compile it quickly for me, and then we can discuss it. Let's just put here the day on the side. Okay, let's begin. Can you see my screen? Can anybody see my screen?
Aziz, I think your screen is frozen.
I must put the screen in the microwave.
Please scroll down and let's see. Because for me, it's at 660 that we calculated in the last question.
No, it shouldn't be there. Can you see now?
Yes, it's moved now.
Okay. I wonder why it's doing this. Okay. The first one, the owner, Mr. Tini, withdrew 4,500 cash from his personal account. What account am I debiting and what account am I crediting?
You're debiting the bank and crediting the drawing.
What did you say? I'm crediting drawing and debiting the bank.
Yes.
And then?
And then we're going to credit the equity for 4,500.
Plus, minus, plus.
It's a plus on equity and then a minus on assets. 4,500.
Who disagrees with her? Because I disagree with her.
Yeah,
I also
I think I've got a
disagree,
different view as well.
Sorry, I can't hear.
I think I've got a different view. I might be wrong. I thought perhaps it's the other way around. I thought what we do, we debit the drawings and credit the bank, and then obviously it's going to minus the assets as well as equity. That was my take.
I also thought that.
I might be correct, but I thought that's the way the question is phrased. I thought that's how
I also thought so. So let's go with what we thought. Okay. Yeah, you're gonna have to debit your drawings and credit your business bank because you drew money out of the business bank. You can't debit your drawing, your bank, because you didn't put money in your bank. So myself and my friend is definitely correct. Okay, can we move on to day 2? If you're getting this wrong, you're getting your basics wrong, you need to make an appointment with me ASAP. Monday ASAP. Okay, number 2, charge interest of 146 on the rear account of a client in Siki. Seku. Okay, so what do we do with this one? I think what I'll do with each one, I'm going to give you a minute to think about it. Otherwise, and then everybody can just evaluate the understanding of where they at so that they can know if they need to see me on Monday with basics or whatever. Okay, so I'm going to give you for each one, you can take a minute. So with this one, just take a minute quickly, and then you give me the answer. Okay, who can give me the answer?
As I think, look, yeah, we're talking about the interest which have been charged.
Okay.
Which, by the way, it is an income.
Okay.
And for that reason, I would say let's then credit interest income. I mean,
okay.
We did that. And because interest have been charged against this client, you know, the page, I will then say we are going to debit the client control. And then obviously it's going to increase assets and equity that I'm going to put plus 146 plus 146. That's how I tied it.
Okay, looks like somebody might be graduating this year. Okay. Number 7, I'll give you 1 minute to do number 7. If there's somebody other than our friend JM and that can do it, otherwise then JM can do it.
I think here, Aziza, we debit the telephone account, we credit bank by 980.
Hold on, you're gonna debit. Hold on. You're saying that you're gonna debit your telephone account?
Yes, by 980.
Okay. And you're
we
gonna
credit the bank.
Okay.
And we minus the equity.
Minus the equity.
Yes.
And what else?
Minus the assets.
Okay. Great. Okay, Gabriel's also off the seat now. Number day 12. I'll give you 1 minute to think. Gabriel and JM is out of the equation.
Aziza, was I right to say minus the assets? Should I not have touched anything on the liabilities account?
No, you were right.
Okay, thank you.
I like to call out people when they're wrong. So if I don't say anything, it's right. Okay, 1 minute.
Received a check from Chico, a client in respect of church. Fees charged. Okay. Here you to the bank. You credit a client control Chico. Debit bank.
Let's do number 12? Day 12. Okay, so what is day 12?
Aziza, I think we debit to the bank with the amount
Who's this? Who's
Gabriel.
speaking? Gabriel, you're out of the equation.
Oh,
Gabriel,
okay.
no, you must sit on the back seat. You with JM. Is there anybody else that can do number 12? Nobody. Okay.
You debit your bank the 550 and then and you credit the client Chico with the 550.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, and what do I do with my assets liabilities?
Your assets increase, so it's a plus assets. And then there's an increase in equity.
What is going on here now? Ach no. What did you say your assets? What did you say first here? Assets? You said there's an increase in equity?
Yes, and
increase.
also
Okay. The two that's on the back seat, do you want to rip apart? Do you want to tell us something? My two friends, Gabriel and JM, do you want to comment on her answer? Where's our friend Sinead? Did she leave us?
Before I comment, Aziza, is it cold in Cape Town?
No, it's actually a nice day today in Cape Town. Why? Is it cold by you?
No, Joburg is very bright and sunny, but your screen keeps on freezing.
Oh, okay. I didn't know you have a sense of humor, Gabriel. Let me just read. Read what you call it. Okay, there's it. Okay, so can you see?
Yes. So she said we credit the bank and we...
No, she said we debit the bank and we credit Chico.
Yes, I think she is right there. And she said we increase the equity.
Okay, JM, do you want to comment on this?
Equity increase.
Aziz, I don't know, but I don't see how does it actually increase the equity.
Oh, my friend is gonna graduate. He's graduating. He's gonna graduate.
Thank you. Yeah, because you see, the amount that we're talking about is with respect to it was incurred on something. Now,
yes.
I don't see how it can increase equity. I would say I agree that account to be debited is a bank, and they want to be created. It's going to be clean control. I fully agree with that, but I don't see how it increases the equity. So I would say plus 550, minus 550. Yes.
Yeah, he's right. He's right. Because this was a client control account. Okay, it wasn't cash. If it was cash for services rendered, but this was, they say there that received a check for 550 from from Chico, a client, in respect of fees for cost incurred on the registration of a bond in her name. So that was a client that they registered in the name. So it was a debtor. Okay. Let's go to number 17. I'll give you 1 minute again to do number 17. Okay, anybody want to go for that one? Number 17. Besides our two friends.
May I attempt, Aziza? It's a bit tricky, but I can attempt. Yeah.
Okay.
The credit note that we're talking about there is with respect to calculation error made on the invoice issued to Trolip. And for that reason, I would say we need to debit the fees. Okay.
So you're going to debit the fees, yes?
Yeah, definitely debit the fees for that reason. And then credit client control. And
yes.
Obviously it's going to affect your equity as well. And then I'm going to put minus 180 under assets as well, 180.
Yes. Okay.
Your
Let's
screen is
do
frozen.
day 21 again. Okay, day 21. I'll give you 1 minute to do day 21. Oh my word. Okay, anybody want to do day 21? Day 21 was, yes.
Hello?
Yes.
Asisa, I have a different view about day 17.
What is your view?
17 cannot be bank because this money has been received already. It's already received overcharge. That's why the credit note has been given. So should the debit fees overcharged account minus 180 at the equity side. Then credit with client control, that's correct. Minus 180 assets. But for debit account, should be fees overcharged at the equity part.
Okay. Hold on. You're saying that in my account debited, what did you debit? Let me just write your stuff in red. What did you debit?
I debit fees overcharged at the equity part.
Okay.
So basically in fees account, I should debit that at 180 because that fees has been overcharged.
Okay, you mean I must plus 180 here?
No, minus 180 at the equity side because that is not fees received. Yes, it's received, but it's overcharged. I'm supposed to pay back.
Okay, so you're saying I must put a minus 180 here?
At the equity side.
Yes, that's what we had. Okay. Yeah. So where's your query here with this? Why don't you agree with us?
Because previously he's saying it's bank. I'm saying it's not a bank. Cannot be
no,
bank.
He didn't say bank. Did he say bank?
Not at all.
No,
Not at
Maggie didn't hear her. She said fees. He said fees.
And I
Oh,
said,
okay,
Yeah.
sorry. Maybe I saw something wrong. Okay, fine.
Okay,
said
so we on the same page.
I said it's
Yes.
debit fees and credit client control.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Okay, let's go to number 21. Who wants to do number 21? But can you people see my screen? Is it
Yes.
frozen again? Okay.
And now it's working.
It's okay, let's do number 21.
Aziza,
Yes.
do we not credit the bank here and debit the client control Chico and minus the equity, because this
Hold on, I want to write down what you're saying. You're saying I was debit the bank and credit.
we credit the bank,
Okay.
we
And
redebit
then
client control Chico, and
yes.
that decreases our equity.
So you want to put the 550 here under equity. Okay, where do you put the other two? Minus 550.
Yes.
Okay, where do you want to put the other one?
Minus the assets as well.
Okay, does anybody want to comment on Gabriel? Let's call him out.
I fully agree with Gabriel. Yeah, I fully agree with
Gabriel. Maggie, do
yeah.
you agree with Gabriel? Is Maggie gone now?
Yeah, correct. It's
No, it's not
received
correct.
debited bank.
But it's not correct here. This is not correct. We're not going to increase equity.
No, I didn't say
no.
increase equity. I said you minus the equity.
Yeah,
No.
minus equity. I don't agree with it.
I thought Gabriel said under assets as well, who also minus 550.
Okay,
Yes.
so you agreeing with me?
Column, plus 550, and in the same column assets minus 550. I thought that's what Gabriel said.
Yes. No, but he didn't say that.
Oh, then I misunderstood.
Wait, let me just write it different. Minus 550 because this Excel is. So you are saying like this.
It's your screen frozen again. That's why we can't see the figure.
Okay. Okay, that's how I would do it. My 550 your assets and plus your 550.
Yeah, that's correct. All happen under assets. That's correct.
Yeah, and not equity, Gabriel.
Okay.
Okay, let's do day 24. I'll give you 1 minute to do that day 24. I would like somebody other than Maggie, JM, and Gabriel to answer the question. Please, I'd like you really just to try. Okay, anybody other than Gabriel and The Three Musketeers. Day 24. If you are not getting this right, you need to book an appointment with me. I think I might be available Monday and Tuesday, and maybe Friday. If you are still not getting this right, because you are going to struggle with accounting, you're going to struggle with everything if you can't get this right. And this you should get 100% correct. Okay, day 24, this is a very easy one. Anybody other than the Three Musketeers? Okay, one of the Three Musketeers can go now. Anybody now? One of the Three Musketeers?
I try, Aziza.
Yes, you one of the three, yes.
No, I'm not.
Sorry, you sounded like Maggie for 1 minute.
Okay. Account to be debited would be the sheriff's fees on the expenses.
Yes.
And then account to be credited would be bank.
Okay.
So your assets will decrease, so it's a minus 135.
Okay.
And then equity will increase, will be plus 135.
Okay. One of the Three Musketeers want to call her out on a mistake?
All happens under assets. The
Yeah.
debit should be claimed, F4E, that claim on the name of sheriff.
No, you're
So
wrong,
debit-
Maggie. No, you're wrong, Maggie. She said we're going to in plus the 135. You have to minus the 135. It doesn't go under both assets. It's reducing my equity.
No, because I put under claim.
Under?
I put under claim for the delivery of 72 F fully. So I basically put on fully count.
Maggie, I can't hear what you're saying. Or did you put minus 135 under the assets and what did you put under equity? This one in equity is in question.
No, I did not put on sheriff account. I put on claim account.
Oh, did you put client account?
Yes.
No, it's a sheriff fees account. You'll put the sheriff fees account there. She's right in that aspect.
Okay.
Okay, but this year, she was wrong here.
Your screen is frozen.
She put here plus 135. Okay, let me just reshare. Under equity, do you see what I'm talking about, Maggie? Okay, can you see now?
Yes.
Okay. Now, Maggie?
Yes, I can see because under expense should be minus. I fully agree for that under equity. But my confusion is because I put under claim. Yeah, but I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, now you must make an account for share of fees. Okay, so number 28. I'll give you 1 minute other than the 3 people in the class.
Can I try, Aziza?
Yes, you may. Who must you to now?
It's Alison.
Oh, okay, Alison. Yes, you may try.
So you're gonna debit your furniture, and
Okay.
then you're gonna credit city furniture. You're gonna credit, so it's gonna be an increase in and increase in
An increase in the asset, and where's the other one?
Increase in liability.
Thanks. Thanks, well done. Okay, on day 31, let's just give you 1 minute, 2 minutes to do day 31. And
wait, Aziza, because the screen is not moving. She
yes.
said we're debiting the assets account for furniture, which I agree. And she said, what account?
Yes.
Liabilities?
City furnitures.
We're crediting city furnitures. What
City furnitures. Yes. Yes, that's correct. City furnitures.
Okay.
One minute, 2 minutes to do day 31. Okay, who wants to go other than the 3 musketeers?
Aziza, may I attempt?
Who am I speaking to now?
Jan.
JM.
Yes.
Yeah, is there nobody else that want to attempt it? Can you go? Okay, go for it, JM.
Aziza, look, that check 1,000. Let me say check on its own. It's an asset, and petty cash is also an asset. Okay. Now issued a cash check for 1,000 to restore the petty cash. Then you are going to debit the petty cash because this amount was issued in order to restore the petty cash. So you debit the petty cash and credit the bank. Now, because check and petty cash are both assets, you're going to have these two under assets, plus 1,000 and minus 1 asset under one column.
Ach, no. Anybody want to comment on his answer? Gabriel, do you think he's right? Do you think he's wrong?
He credited the bank, so there's a money that went out, but it went into petty cash. Debit petty cash account. Yeah, debit petty cash account. And it's a plus and a minus. Yeah. I think he's right.
Okay, I also think he's right. Okay, So that's the end of our session. If you didn't understand what the people were talking about, you need to go and review your answers, redo it. You need to go and restudy. Let me just stop the recording. Okay, you need to go and restudy your sessions and whatever, and go back to certain sessions. And if you still got problems with anything that we did here,